Good morning, Math 186 students. This is your teacher, Mrs. Thomas, your instructor. And today I want you to do the worksheet as well as page 4 through 8, numbers 1 through 100. But I'm going to give you some time to get that. But once you get accustomed to it, you'll be able to do it much quicker. First, let's start with Arabic and Roman numerals. At the top, I have, of course, just a refresher for you. The number 1 with the capital I. 5 is a V, okay, for 5. The number 10 is usually denoted with an X. L is for 50. And C is denoted for 100 when you're thinking about Roman numerals. So the directions say, write the Roman numeral for each number. Okay, so for example, on number 1, fairly easy. So you're going to write 2 capital I's. Okay, and usually they put it together. So it's never a lowercase I that I've seen yet. Okay, another example, if you were trying to write 36, and we're looking at the legend here we have at the top. So I would write 10, 20, 30. So that means that's 2, 3, so that's 30, 10, 20, 30. Okay, and let's give it a 5, 35. And one more makes 36. Okay, so this is just a refresher. This is how you will write 36. Okay. For the Arabic numbers, all right, it says write the Arabic number for each Roman numeral. So we just indicated that X stands for 10. So this will be 10, 20, 30, 5. All right, so this will be 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5. All right, and this Arabic number will be 35. Next, X, we know it's denoted at the very top. We've already said what it's denoted by. So it is denoted by the number 10. Okay, and then plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so that is 12. Okay, all right, next, in your book, pages 4 through 8, it is the same here at the very top when it asks for you to write the following Arabic as Roman numerals. The number 1 through 5 is an example of what I've just given you. Number 6 through 10 is an example of the bottom, and they do have a lowercase I here, but just denote that as 1. All right, so this will be an example. This is 10, this is 5, so that's 15, and plus 1 is 16. All right, and the answers are also in the back of your book. Next, we've been working with fractions already. Numbers 11 through 14 are just common denominators. I want you to make sure you're able to find those. For numbers 15 through 18, it asks you to choose the fraction that has the largest value. All right, so that can be either divided by hand, or you can put those numbers into your calculator. Okay, because 1 divided by 3 is 0.333. Okay, then I want you to divide 1 divided by 6, and then I want you to circle it, just tell me which one is larger. The next set, numbers 19 through 26, are multiplying and dividing. So let me give you just an example. If we have not had an opportunity to do that in class, of 19. Okay, it says 1 over 2, or 1/2, times 3 over 4. Okay, we're going to multiply that straight across. 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 4 is 8. All right, and it cannot be simplified. Okay, next, on 20, for example, because I want to make sure you have enough examples. You have 2 and 2/5 times 3 and 5 over 10. Okay, first I would change my mixed numbers to improper fractions by multiplying it. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12, and you leave your denominator alone. Next, we're going to multiply and then add. Okay, 3 times 10 is 30, plus 5 is 35, and you leave the denominator alone. Okay, if you are able to cross cancel, you would look here like you're looking across. 5 will go into 5 one time. 5 goes into 35 7 times. All right, I just divided. Okay, I'm looking at 12 and I'm looking at 10. It's almost like I'm trying to reduce my fraction. So I'm thinking of two numbers that will go into 12 and 10, the same number, of course. So I'm thinking, 2. Well, 2 goes into 12 6 times. Sorry, y'all. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Okay, so then I want you to multiply it. 6 times 7 is 42. And 1 times 5 is 5. Now, we don't want to leave that as an improper fraction, so we're going to divide that out. 5 will go into 42 8 times. 8 times 5 is 40, with a remainder of 2. So the answer will be 8 2/5. Okay, 8 2/5. Okay, I'll give you another one. On 21, if I had 1/4 divided by 1/3, this is what we call keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep the 1/4. I want to change, because you can't divide, I want to change it to a multiplication. And I want to use the reciprocal, which means to flip over. Okay, the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3/1. 1 times 3 is 3, and 4 times 1 is 4. And you only keep, change, flip when it's division. Okay. The next set just asks you to change the mixed number to improper fraction. That we've talked about that. You're going to multiply. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 4. So this answer will be 14/5. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me, so you ready to see it. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 4 at the top. Your numerator is 14. 14/5. And the answers are also in the back of the book. For numbers 31 through 34, they want you to change the improper to a whole or a mixed number. I just want you to divide. All right, to divide that out. Tell me what it is as a mixed number. All right, for 35 and 36, it says change the following fractions to decimals. So you know how to do that. You can either put it in your calculator or you can divide it out. Okay. Next, it is add or subtract decimals. And when you're adding and subtracting, you always want to line your decimals up. Okay. And for example, let me look at 39. You have 0.36 plus 1.45. Okay. I want to line my decimals up. Okay. 6 plus 5 is 11. Carry the 1. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 1 is 8. Bring down my decimal, and 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay? So always line your decimals up when you are adding and subtracting. When you are multiplying and dividing, if you want to put those in a calculator, that will be absolutely fine with me. For numbers 47 through 52, I want you to change the decimal to a fraction. So we've been doing that. So you have 0.25, that will be 25/100. And I just want you to show me the steps. What did you divide by to get the answer? I think many of you on that first assignment was just giving me answers. So for example, on 47, I have 0.25. So this is 25/100. And when I say show work, I want you to tell me what you divided by in order to get your answer. So let's divide that by 25. 25 goes into 25 once, and 25 goes into 100 4 times. So this is just as simple as a showing work. Okay. The next set is going to be solve for the value of x in the following ratio. Okay. And the proportions problem. Okay. So on 53, okay, so I have 4.2 is to 14. This stands for as, this stands for is. The 2 dots, the colons, as x is to 10. Okay, so what will we do here? Okay, I want you to think about that. All right, now on 53, because I always make sure that I try to find exactly where it is in the text. But as I read that this was like a pre-test. So what I want you to do here is we're going to look at the extremes, and then the means. All right, so I want you to multiply those two numbers on the outside. So 4.2 times 10 and 14, and put x together. So the insides I want you to put together. Okay, extremes and means. It's also in your text. All right, I want you to multiply. All right, so 4.2 times 10 is 42. Okay, equals 14x, and we want you to solve for x. I want you to divide both sides by 14. Okay, and 42 divided by 14 in your calculator will give you 3. Okay, so you multiply the outsides first, and then put your the means that are in the middle together. Okay, I'm flipping through, looking as we go along. Okay, and that will be from 55 all the way to 62. For numbers 63 through 74, change the fraction to decimal. So we've talked about that. You can divide that on number 1. You know that 36 hundredths, you will put 36 over 100. Okay, and then I want you to change to a percentage. So this will be 36%. Okay, and change the percents to decimals. All right, so we've done that also in class. So I just want to review and go over things that I know that you are familiar with. All right, now lastly, okay, on numbers 83 through 92, okay, so on 83, for example, let me get that written down. 30% of 60. Of means to multiply, okay? When you see the word is, I want you to think equal, okay? So, of course, you can't put this percentage symbol into the calculator, so you need to change it to a decimal. So change that to 0.30 and multiply that times 60. Okay, that was what number was that? 83. Okay, so you change that one on numbers 83, you will have 0.30 times 60, and I'm just multiplying it out, but you can always use your calculator. All right, and the decimal 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, so your answer is 18. You can always look in the back of the book, or you can always put that into your calculator. Okay, because I'm pretty sure you understand it. I feel good about it. All right, and lastly, all right, just looking at one that has an is in it, looking at number 86. 86, y'all. My book is brand new and it wants to close all the time. All right, so for 86, it says 30 is 75% of. 30 is 75% of. Okay. All right. So of means to multiply. We said is means equal. So let's go and put equal here. All right. And we know that something is being multiplied. Okay. So I'm bringing down that 30. 75%, I'm changing it to a decimal. All right. And of what? Of what number? All right. We don't know yet. So if you have 0.75 and you're trying to find the number, we're going to divide that by 0.75. Okay. And once you divide that by 0.75, all right, that will give you your answer. Okay. I have my calculator handy. Hold on, students. Let me get my calculator. Good morning. Okay, hold on. All right, students, I am back. Let me quickly multiply. I had to go to my desk to get my calculator. So 30 divided by 0.75 equals 40. Okay, so I hope this helps you with your numbers 1 through 100. And the last set, 93 through 100, goes from percent to colon to fraction to decimal. And it's also in your textbook. All right, students, so goodbye for now. And have a great and wonderful morning.